guys, The Elite here, and welcome to another video. And today, we're having one of the most special Coaster Community episodes so far, besides episode 30, that is. But this is the 50th episode, and today, as you can probably tell in the title, we're having a world tour for this. So it's maybe I don't know what the length's going to be, but this is going to be a really amazing episode. So as you can see, I'm starting off the spawn that we built, like I think it was the last few episodes of the actual time lapse series that I started. But anyways, welcome to the Coaster Community, and then it has please enjoy the map. These buildings may house everything you need, and then please read info before riding any roller coasters. So first off, over here you have warps, which are basically, you know, you have Vortex, Voyage, all of the roller coaster names. I still haven't added Screech Hour yet. Hopefully you guys did have a good Halloween, by the way. Anyways, when I get more warps or more coasters built, all the warps will be in there. And here's some more info in here, and really laggy, so here we go. Yeah, this is not. Oh, by the way, this is actually set for the download of the 10th roller coaster special. This is still here. So basically, you have to play on survival, turn while spinning off, daylight cycles off, press here to start recommended time. So as you can see, there we go. So please have difficulty on something besides peaceful, so you can eat delicious treats, by the way, and then please enjoy. So, alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and head into here. This is basically where you get your food. You know, I never really did anything with this. But we're going to go ahead and head over to the first roller coaster that there is. And we're just going to run over there. Nah, actually, you know, we're going to fly. Because I'm going to fly over there because it's a lot easier for it to load. What makes it load a little bit easier, I guess. So as you can see, a lot of roller coasters here. And, you know, here's the first roller coaster, and it's also the smallest roller coaster. All it is literally just chain lift till one hill, turn, helix, and then, yeah, that's it. And I thought this was a lot of work at the time, but, you know, if you look at what I do now for my roller coasters, then you'd disagree with past me. So as you can see, the track was orange, and you know, it was an obvious choice for me since it was my first ever roller coaster. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down my render distance real quick to make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna go 8 chunks. Okay, so now basically, as you can see, we have the inside of this building. They're actually 2 separate buildings, just connected. So here's this. You go out here, and then you go up this way. And by the way, all of these roller coasters have previews. So 16 roller coasters with 16 previews. And my favorite part of roller coasters are making the these roller coasters are making the previews. But you know, it's probably a bad thing. But I don't know. I love watching and seeing what I've built and things before. I have no idea why this is not loading properly. So can someone please tell me why? I don't know. Whatever, we're going to go ahead and head over to the second roller coaster, which is the one that's really struggling to load right now. And it's Armageddon. So, yeah, if it'll load, we would be able to see the whole roller coaster. And this is where things started to get, you know, really, I guess you could say, good. As a world roller coaster builder. Okay, so as you can see, here's the station. You know, not too great, not too bad, but it was weird at the time. So, yeah, there's that. By the way, it actually automatically sets to nighttime because that's when you're supposed to ride. So, second coaster to be built. Sets at night. You ride in the night. I don't know where the minecart's gone, but then when you exit the ride, it goes back to day. So, I think that's pretty cool. So, there's Armageddon, and as you can see, we have some pretty interesting supports here. Gosh, I hate this. Come on. I mean, please. Thank you. Okay, so as you can see, you know, just a few small airtime hills and things, and it wraps around itself pretty much. And it was, you know, I was pretty happy with myself at the time. And then everything started to slow down just a bit when I started to build Banshee, because, you know, that was when everything started to get really crazy on my YouTube channel, or at least when views started to come in for the first time. Even though I still don't have very many, and why is everything just spawning and despawning? This is weird. Yeah, this is really weird. Okay. Whoa. What's going on here? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and carry on with the world tour, even though this is happening to me. So, this one of my favorite previews is Banshee, and you know, you can probably tell why. What the heck is this? What in the world is this? Like, literally, I just turn, like, what in the world? I'm sorry, but really? You gotta be kidding me. I'm just gonna go up and see if... Okay, now this is really getting on my nerves. It was better at 12 chunks. Okay, so I'll let everything reload. And I think it's just because of all the stuff I have here. I mean, oh, you know what? And maybe all the armor stands and minecarts and things, all those entities and the banners and the item. Yeah, okay. I think that may be it. Signs as well. Okay, so the fourth roller coaster, if I can remember, was Everest. Oh gosh, you know what? Guys, I'm not gonna go in order. So here's Dominator. I think this was the 9th roller coaster to be built. I think it was the 9th. I think it was. Okay, so the cool thing about Dominator was you come in here, you get launched up by a slime block elevator kind of thing, and then you get pushed back out onto the track once again. It was really cool. You know, I thought it was an amazing idea at the time. Then we had another launch area, which was right here, and the launch is pretty good. So basically, what happens if so basically what it is there's stuff underneath here that will release potions. If I can get to it, there we go. Oh, I think I broke it. I think I may have broke it. No, yes I did. Okay. So this would be something that would release potions underneath the coaster track. So when you're getting ready to launch, this is all. I think this one's in the top 3 for my favorite previews as well, because of just the Finger Bang was a song, so you know it's pretty cool. Over here, one of my favorite roller coasters in here is Maverick, which is this one. And if it would load properly, I'd be able to show. Okay, now everything's gone. Like, what the heck is this? Like, come on, really? Anyways, you start up here. It's basically a hyper coaster, at least what I try to make it. So you go up, you come down, up, down, up, down. That's basically what a hyper coaster is. But then over there, where it's not loaded in, there's a little helix, and well, it's not really a helix. It's a weird turnaround. But if it'll load for me, that would be fantastic. Ah, here we go. Okay. It'll do. So you go around here, and then you turn. As you can see, you go around like this, back to the station. So now there's a random polar bear right there. See it? Okay, so over here, this is my another one of my favorite roller coasters. This is Sandstorm. I think this is my favorite preview for roller coasters. And this is Sandstorm. So, and if everything would load, it would be fantastic. But nothing wants to load. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute for everything to load. I'm not even gonna move. No, not even gonna move. Waiting for it to load. Come on, really? Really? You're Anyway, so chain lintel is supposed to be over there. You go down, up, blah, blah, blah. So over here, one of the biggest projects I've ever done in this world is Assembly Line, and the name was recommended, but the roller coaster was not. That's why it's not a very good name. I'm just kidding. It works for a name. This is supposed to be in a texture pack, but luckily it kind of works with itself in the regular texture pack, except for this, because the TNT looks really cool in the texture pack, but not in the regular one. But oh well, it'll do. This is supposed to be like a conveyor belt, but didn't have it really working because of the texture pack once again. I'm gonna head over here to the 11th roller. Oh yeah, I'm gonna head over here to the 11th roller coaster, which is known as Echo, which was dedicated to a person nicknamed Echo. So yeah, there's that. So basically, you come in under here. Pretty cool. Yeah, not too bad. yeah, so here's Echo so far. Yep, so Echo looking pretty good here. The first configuration, I don't know why I said configuration, but the first thing of this station was absolutely horrible. But the cool thing about this is you get off in this building over here, and then once you exit, and if I can get in here I'll show you, once you exit and you step over this pressure plate, the pump minecart will be pushed back to the regular station for the next person to ride. So I thought that was an amazing idea at the time. And then, you know, as you can see, really cool layout. I think this is one of my best layouts I've ever done. So we're gonna move on over here, which is Black Flame. This is the 13th roller coaster that I have built, and surprisingly, it's not loading as, you know, not surprisingly, I guess. But as you can see, there's a little building that I had for Black Flame. You know, it's not the best roller coaster, not the worst. You know, it's just one of those roller coasters you're just like on. But to the 10th roller coaster that I built is right here. It is named not Banshee. No, it's Canopy. This is the one with the most use of the largest use of trees, and it's kind of obvious, I guess. Well, at the moment it's not because nothing's loading in. Do I really have to go above everything to let it load? Now, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna restart Minecraft here in a second when I get done with the tour. I'm sorry guys, but this is absolutely crazy, but oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk along nothing. Alright, so then you come up here, and then, oh, if I can get over the fence, that'd be great. So basically you come in here, and then the station, you know, it's a pretty good station, and the chain link till wraps around the tree as it goes up. Really cool idea. Never touches the ground. Actually it does, but you know, it doesn't touch the ground almost at all, I guess you could say, during the whole ride, as it's held up by supports, you know, in the trees and things. So I thought it was pretty cool, kind of like a, you know, jungle. I guess you could. It is themed to a jungle, but anyways, the 5th roller coaster I built. This one, there were no building episodes of this. I did this totally in my free time. This was the first roller coaster after the time-lapse series ended, and it was the first hypercoaster that sort of, like, you can call it hypercoaster, but I won't really. But yeah, basically it's a hypercoaster, and the station's kind of weird, but everything else is okay. Impulse, not a bad name for it, you know. But anyways, over here right next to Impulse is the most recent roller coaster, and the first edition, not really edition, but the first special holiday special roller coaster is Screech Hour, which is the most recent one. As you can see, the first one with wooden supports in this shape, and it goes through woods, kind of like Canopy does. So I'm gonna make sure whatever I build here is gonna have jungle trees, so it doesn't seem a bit weird. But all of this goes around here. Those little pumpkin patches and things around here. Not too bad. I mean, it's a really good roller coaster for sure, and the building's probably the best one. Let's see. I have not done Yellow Jacket, which is right here. The only I call this one technically the only wooden coaster in the park. You could well, not park, but you can say that Everest, or you know, Screech Hour, or what's the other one? Oh, there's another one. What was it? Can't remember. No, Canopy. You can say that those three are wooden coasters, but they're not really. But this one's definitely the one where I tried to make it the best looking. This is probably the best part of the whole ride, where you go underneath this really cool arch in the supports. So yeah, I think it's the supports that set it all off. And here is Vortex. This one has the longest preview, which is 5 minutes long. And you can, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, I need to look at something here. But anyways, if you can tell, this is one of the biggest turnarounds that we have in the roller coasters, where it goes up, comes down, and goes way back up, and then goes underneath the chain lift hill and things, and back in front. Right next to the path, Vortex. There we go. That was the first and only recommendation so far. I do have a couple recommendations, but they will be built in the future, not the next roller coaster or the next, but the 20th roller coaster will be a fan recommendation. And those will be the only two for 11 through 20. Oh gosh. Come on. Really? Seriously? You're doing just fine. Just load the freaking roller coaster. Okay. So, before I move too much, here's Everest, and it was supposed to be a humongous mountain, but as you can see, it just turned into be a tiny little hill. But it's the biggest hill we have on the map, anyways. So, okay, why am I having to go up to let it load more? Okay. But I think this is the last roller coaster that we have until the end of the tour. As you can see, you can actually kind of see why, you'd be able to call it a wooden roller coaster. But the cool thing about this one is it goes into the hill, and looks pretty cool, I guess you could say. And then it goes back in over here, if I can get over there. It goes in right over here. Right here, here we go. And this is where it launches itself back out. So yeah, not the greatest roller coaster, but pretty well thought out. As you can see, it launches and then goes into a humongous helix. I don't know if I'm leaving out any roller coasters, and I feel bad if I am. Voyage is the only one I haven't done. Voyage, okay. And Voyage, if I can get over there, is the biggest roller coaster we've had. And I made a humongous mistake with Voyage, and that is because I chose a very short song for Voyage for a very large roller coaster. Oh, and by the way, here's one of the park maps I have. This looks amazing. The park maps, well, maps in general, when you look at them like this, they're really cool when you have a lot to look at. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. Here's the entrance for Voyage. Really cool roller coaster. Surprisingly, it's actually loading really well. But as you can see, it's a really big roller coaster, or at least the layout is. And as you can see, it goes through a couple building there, and then there's a bridge over here if it'll load in. And there's a lake over here, and then the final approach is just a couple hills. And if it works properly, I'll be able to show you this V over here, which was used in the final bit. When the name was done, it was like this, and everything like that. I thought it was really cool. Here's one of this. That's the weirdest turn I have on a roller coaster, and I know I planned it weird, but oh well. It was gonna be a really tight turn otherwise, but yeah, but that's pretty much all we have this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the first 50 episodes of the Coaster Community, and hopefully I will be able to show you a couple things with other roller coasters in the future, such as the 20 coaster special, which will be of roller coasters 11 through 20. So from Echo to the one I have planned, which will be the final fan recommendation. It's gonna be really cool. I already have a lot of things planned out, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. And other than that, I really do, want to say thank you guys for watching. And please send me some support. If you want to send in a recommendation for a roller coaster yourself, because you've probably heard me talk about it quite a bit in the video. And yeah, you can recommend a roller coaster for me to build, a theme, and everything. So yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode of the Coaster Community, episode number 50. And once this loads, I'll be able to end my outro in the video, but hopefully it loads really quick because I really do not want to be sitting here in the silence. Come on. Oh, you're the one point of the whole map. That's not. Come on. I know you want to load. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and here I'm gonna end my suffering. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse from here. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day, and enjoy the stay. Peace.